Immigration raids continued today on Tuesday, just like they did on Monday and the weekend, despite on Friday, the federal court upholding the restraining order against ICE and Border Patrol from conducting them. But first of all, huge shout out to Pasadena, a little pet paradise in Pasadena that's been supporting the Daily Memo. First, going back to yesterday in Camarillo, ICE agents were seen taking somebody to the St. James Hospital there. Apparently, according to the VC Defensa Volunteers, they saw the person being taken, followed by 2 or 3 agents. This was a person that was held by immigration officials at their offices. Also, a curious note from Terminal Island, where harbor area peace patrollers have been keeping an eye on activity there. They noticed that vehicles are coming out of there using the same license plate numbers. In South LA, in the Florence and Compton area, agents were seen staging in one of the parking lots there. And today they raided the Home Depot in Huntington Beach. According to witnesses, they came in contact with laborers asking for IDs, only in English. When the laborers would not produce an ID, they were quickly taken into a vehicle. There was at least one work truck that was left abandoned. They also went back and raided the Magnolia Car Wash in Fountain Valley. This is a car wash they've previously hit before. Our reporter Alexis Olivia Ray also shared with me a new settlement that prohibits ICE officers from using deceptive tactics. According to the ACLU report, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers are prohibited from identifying as state or local law enforcement and cannot engage in ruses that misrepresent their governmental identity or purpose. The agreement only applies to the ICE's LA field office and not only covers the counties of Los Angeles, Orange, San Bernardino, Riverside, Ventura, Santa Barbara, and San Luis Obispo. This lawsuit was filed in 2020. It was on behalf of Osni Sorto Vasquez Kid and 2 community organizations, one, CHIRLA, and the other one, the Coalition of Immigrant Justice. So basically what it does, it's going to require ICE agents to actually properly label themselves as ICE, not just police. They can't go knocking on doors and claiming that there's a criminal investigation or that they're doing a safety checkup on a car, that they're looking for somebody else. So try to just get somebody to open the door and have them arrest them. It doesn't do anything about face masks though. And speaking of knock and arrest activity, remember the story from yesterday about the Fontana man that's been held up in his house when he was chased by ICE agents? Well, our reporter looked into it, has a full report on LATaco.com. But one thing I want to highlight from Ivan's full report is this: that ICE and CBP claimed Roberto Jose Reyes Castro was a dangerous criminal illegal alien from Nicaragua with a criminal history. Turns out in the criminal history referred to in ICE's statement concerns a case where Castro was falsely accused last year by a neighbor of threatening him with a knife. Castro was held in jail for 6 days, and then eventually his case was dropped after he proved he was innocent. So that's where we're at. We still have ICE raids despite the restraining orders. ICE and CBP are still using old charges that have been unsubstantiated to make their arrests. For now, that is all. This is Memo Torres. Stay safe, LA.